A recent Schoology use I'm pretty proud of is a turkey hunt that my students did for Thanksgiving. So I kind of gave it to them as a challenge and kind of gamified my Schoology. So the idea was is they were going to take a picture that had turkeys in it, and it was part of my Photoshop unit where they were going to be using various tools, including for the first time ever the patch tool, in order to delete the turkeys from view. So the first thing that I did is I really wanted to hide the images really well. So I numbered the students off. They had whatever number it was. And so each one of these JPEGs, they would grab this picture or whichever picture it was, and then they would use the patching tool. So they would grab those, and then I had it where they had the option of either watching the video screencasting, or they could do the how-to steps in order to remove the turkeys. Once I was sure that all the students had their turkeys downloaded, I actually went and I unpublished it, because what I found was that this was a surefire way to keep students from going in, honestly cheating, even though it was a game. There was no reason to cheat, but it just kind of kept everybody a little more honest. I also prevented them from being able to get into the quiz until I was ready. So this was actually disabled until they were ready. When they were done, they submitted their final images here, which was really neat because you couldn't see the turkeys anymore. And then once I had almost all the students completely done, that's when I activated this last step, step 5. And so the purpose of step 5 is for they match up with whatever number is on the image. They match up with the number on the question, and they try to figure out how many turkeys were originally there. Their grade is not actually based on whether or not they can figure out how many turkeys were original. Their grade was based on how well they did actually at removing their turkeys and using these tools. So it was a great way of gamifying things. And then because I had the publish, unpublish, and this disable, enable availability on that quiz, it really allowed me to go in and secure information from the students. So that way they don't know anything they shouldn't know.